How many leads sit untouched in spreadsheets? Never called, never followed up, never converted. For businesses, every missed call means lost revenue. But what if your Google Sheet could call all your contacts for you automatically? That's exactly what ContactSwing does. With our no-code AI workflows, the moment a new row is added or an existing row is updated, ContactSwing triggers a real phone call. Your voice agent picks up the conversation instantly, engaging your leads while they're still hot. Here is the challenge. Businesses collect endless contact data in spreadsheets. But unless someone manually calls those leads, opportunities slip away. Sales teams get overwhelmed. Recruiters cannot keep up. And prospects are left waiting. ContactSwing solves this by connecting directly to Google Sheets. Every time a new entry appears or an old one changes, our AI takes action immediately, calling, qualifying, and even scheduling appointments. It's automation that makes outreach effortless. Let me show you how that can be achieved with a real-time demo. This is the account I've logged into already. I'll go to the workflow. If you can see in the sidebar, there's a workflow section. You can just click on it. And if you'll see at the top, we are showing the limit of workflows. And these workflows are already attached in your plan. And if you need more, you can go to the plans and billing from settings. And you can purchase more workflows using our workflows add-on. I'll go back to the workflows again. These are some of the workflows that we've already created. Let me go ahead and create a new flow for the demo. In the trigger is nothing but the trigger point at which your action needs to be triggered or the workflow needs to be triggered. In this, if you see, we've done a lot of integrations, but I'll stick to Google Sheets for now. And if you see, there are a bunch of options again. New row added, new or updated row. For now, I'll select new or updated row. And here you can connect your Google account. By clicking on a create new connection, it will ask you to connect and you can select your email and proceed. Since I've already connected my account, I'll select that one. As soon as you select it, it will fetch your Google Sheets and show them in a list. And inside that sheet, if there are any subsheets, it will try to list them. And you can trigger it based on a column, or you can trigger it based on all columns. I'll select status since it's the last column. I'll load some sample data to verify if the connection is done properly. See the sheets, and if you see, all headers are fetched properly. I'll open this sheet in a new tab for you to have an idea. So this is the sheet. If you can see serial number, name, email, phone number, status, and conversation. These are all the headers that are received. So as soon as we set up the trigger, next thing we need to do is finding the row. Google Sheets, there is another option called find rows. I'll select them. I'll select that. Same process I'll follow for the connection. I'll select my sheet. I'll select the option. And here if you see the name of the column to search in. For example, if I want to trigger a call to only the status which are mentioned as true, I can do this. Similarly, we can do it for all the columns. And if you want it to be an exact match, you can select this. Starting row is 2, number of rows, and it will try to and we can click on test step to validate it. Since there are no rows, it is showing as empty, and we'll try to add one row. And I'll retest it to validate the data, and it fetched the data. And I'll click on the new piece. This time I'll search for ContactSwing since we are trying to initiate a call. If you see in this ContactSwing, we have 3 options: phone call, send SMS, and AI data extractor. For now, I'll select the phone call. In the workspace key, you need to mention your workspace key, which you can get it from your assistance page. You can click on any one of the created assistants. You can click on auth key copy button, and the auth key is copied. As soon as you typed in your auth key, it will try to fetch all the voice outgoing agents. I'll select one of them, and here you will be able to see the initial greeting and prompt text. And if you want to add some variables here, you can do that by just going into the find rows and selecting your particular detail. Since it's a name, I'll use, and it is added. And similarly, if you want to add any variables to the prompt, you can definitely do that. And you can, for phone number, you can select the phone number column, and for recipient name, if you want to select the name, you can do that, but that's an option. And webhook URL, right after the call is done, if you want to send this data to a webhook, you can definitely do that here. And I will click on test step. I've clicked on the test step. As you can see in the output, call scheduled successfully. That means the call is initiated. In the input, if you can see, it passed the information like phone number and name, and also the assistant ID that we've selected. That's it. That's how easy is it to trigger a phone call whenever there is a new row added or an old row updated in your Google Sheet. This is more than just automation. It's about speed, trust, and opportunity. By combining the simplicity of Google Sheets with the power of ContactSwing AI, you make sure every lead gets the attention they deserve without burning out your team. Stop letting leads sit idle in spreadsheets. Turn your data into real conversation with ContactSwing workflows. Visit our website today and start making your Google Sheets works harder for you. That's it from my end. Cheers.